Hi, class. So this is an explanation of the line composition assignment, your first assignment. Um, so line is, in many ways, the most basic element of art. It's the one that we think of first when we're asked to make art. It's also the most misunderstood because we use a very specific type of line so much when we're writing. We often overlook the many other ways that line can be used. This assignment is intended to make you consider some of those many other possibilities. You really have been trained to use a very specific type of line throughout your entire school career, a really controlled, really dark, really even type of line. And I'd really like you to expand your thinking about how line can be used. So the goal here is for you to begin to recognize artistic types of line so that you'll be able to use them in your art making and recognize them in your analysis of art made by others. I'm asking you to please view the attached 3-minute video from KQED. You should look closely at the examples that you see in that video. Be on the lookout for these terms and review if necessary. Continuous contour. A continuous contour drawing is a type of drawing in which one never ending line connects the external and internal forms of an object. So the line is used to describe the edges of the object, but the artist uses one continuous line to represent all of those edges. You should look out for lines that vary in weight. That means they get lighter and then darker and then lighter again. Lines that gather together to create value, also known as hatching or cross hatching. Broken lines, also implied lines. And then on any paper you have, using whatever drawing utensils you have, just copy paper would be fine for this. Ink is kind of nice. If you have some sort of marker, it's a lot easier to make a line that varies in weight, but you're just going to have to work with whatever you have available. If that's a ballpoint pen, that's fine. A pencil would also be fine. Um, so you're going to make two small formats. That's two just rectangles within which you're going to make two little drawings. Each of those formats should be around 4 by 5 inches. It doesn't have to be exact, but around that size is what we're looking for. And you're going to practice using artistic lines, not your usual writing lines. Try to get out of your writing mode. In the first format, you should make a small self portrait. Try to use lines that communicate something about yourself. Put some kind of feeling into it. Consider using lines that vary in weight, lines that get together, broken lines, implied lines. That's not required, but try to use line expressively. In the second format, you should make a continuous contour drawing of an observed object. So I want you to look at something, anything around you is fine. A coffee mug, a lamp, a person, a pet. Look closely at something and draw that thing using just one line. Focus on the edges of the object that you're looking at and don't worry too much about it. These are experiments. We're just trying new things here. You're not trying to make a masterpiece. Um, in both of these little drawings, try to use the whole format intentionally. Think about how your lines are fitting within that rectangle and try to make it look as good as you can. If you have some knowledge of the principles of design, which you've probably encountered before now, put those to use the best that you can. That is something that we'll be addressing in this class, so if you don't worry. All right, once you're done with those drawings, just upload them to this assignment right here. Thanks.